In 2013, the world ended. Nuclear fire consumed the Earth, turning Moscow into a radioactive wasteland. But deep beneath the ruins, in the forgotten tunnels of the metro system, humanity endures. 20 years later, the Moscow metro has become humanity's last sanctuary. Survivors scrape by in converted train stations, growing mushrooms in the darkness and salvaging whatever they can find. Above ground, mutated horrors roam the irradiated surface. Animals like rats and bears have transformed into horrific monsters, while the air in many areas becomes heavily irradiated and impossible to survive in without a gas mask. Below ground, war rages constantly between Stalinist Reds and neo-Nazi fascists, while opportunistic bandits seize hostages and supplies in the metro tunnels. In this chaos, only the Rangers emerge as a neutral peacekeeping force within the metro. Meet Artyom, a 24-year-old survivor who's never known the world above, raised at exhibition station in the northern tunnels as the adopted son of the station commander. His quiet life is about to change forever.
Artyom, you awake at last.
When mysterious creatures called the Dark Ones begin attacking exhibition station, an elite ranger named Hunter arrives to investigate these strange beings. But before disappearing into the tunnels to learn more about this threat, Hunter entrusts Artyom with a crucial mission. He gives Artyom his dog tags and tells him to present them to his superiors in Polis, the capital of the metro, if he doesn't come back in the morning. Hunter never returns. The next day, Artyom signs on as a guard for a trading caravan headed to Riga, a neighboring station, with the ultimate goal of reaching Polis. But the Dark One's influence runs deeper than anyone realizes. Along the way, the crew is incapacitated by a devastating psychic attack. Everyone falls unconscious, everyone except Artyom, who remains mysteriously unaffected. After the caravan reaches safety, Artyom meets Bourbon, a grizzled smuggler who offers to take him to Polis. The two make their way through several stations and tunnels, navigating the metro's deadliest territories. Together, they even brave the surface world, passing through Moscow itself, a frozen hellscape where every breath without a gas mask means death. But their journey takes a tragic turn when Bourbon is killed by bandits during their travels. A mysterious traveler named Khan then rescues Artyom from this dangerous situation. After escorting Artyom through haunted tunnels and an embattled station, Khan advises Artyom to meet his contact Andrew the blacksmith, who lives under the control of the Red Line, a Stalinist regime. With Andrew's help, Artyom manages to sneak out of Red Line territory, but his escape doesn't last long. He is subsequently captured by their enemies, the neo-Nazi Fourth Reich. Condemned to execution by the fascists, Artyom faces certain death until he is rescued by two rangers, Pavel and Ulman. But their rescue comes at a terrible cost. Pavel eventually dies while escorting Artyom out of Reich territory, sacrificing his life so the mission can continue. Now traveling alone, Artyom witnesses the metro's brutal reality firsthand. He comes across a group of survivors desperately trying to stop a massive mutant horde from reaching Polis. Although they fail in their mission, Artyom manages to rescue a young boy before they escape.
Let's go to Mom. You told me you'd take me to God.
The grateful defenders help Artyom reach the surface, where he reunites with Ullman, who takes him to meet Miller, the colonel of the Rangers in Polis. Finally reaching his destination, Artyom presents Hunter's dog tags to the Rangers and warns them about the Dark One's threat to Exhibition. But the Polis Governing Council's response crushes his hopes. They ultimately refuse to help Exhibition, leaving the Northern Station to face its fate alone. Fortunately, Ranger Colonel Miller has been planning for this exact scenario. He reveals his backup plan to Artyom. Deep in the metro lies D6, a forgotten missile silo that could destroy the Dark One's hive in the botanical gardens. To find a way to this secret facility, Miller tells Artyom to meet him at the Moscow State Library to search for a map that will reveal D6's location. As Artyom makes his way to the library, he faces some of his greatest challenges yet. He is forced to continue alone while avoiding dangerous mutants that have made the library their hunting ground. Against all odds, he eventually finds the crucial map and flees the library with the help of both Miller and Ullman, who arrive just in time to assist his escape. Impressed by his courage and determination throughout this perilous journey, the Rangers recruit Artyom into their ranks. Now a Ranger himself, Artyom joins a critical operation to locate and reactivate the D6 command center. After their success in bringing the facility back online, Artyom and Miller climb the massive Austin Kino Tower to install a laser guidance system for the missiles. The weapons are primed and ready to fire at the Dark One's nest. But then, something unexpected happens. Soon after installing the guidance system, Artyom experiences a vivid hallucination induced by a Dark One. This vision changes everything he thought he knew about these mysterious creatures. After the hallucination, the game may present two possible endings, and your choice depends entirely on the actions you've taken throughout your journey. In the canonical ending, Artyom follows through with the plan. He allows the missiles to fire, obliterating the Dark One's nest and ending their threat once and for all. The creatures are destroyed, Exhibition is saved, and humanity continues its struggle for survival in the metro tunnels. But there's an alternate ending, a hidden path that only opens if you've shown compassion throughout your journey. If you've helped fellow survivors, shared your resources, spared enemies when possible, and most importantly, if you didn't flee during those terrifying Dark One encounters, but instead tried to understand them, then Artyom experiences a moment of clarity. He realizes that the Dark Ones weren't trying to harm humanity at all. Those psychic attacks, those haunting visions, they were desperate attempts at communication. The Dark Ones represent the next step in human evolution, trying to reach out to their primitive ancestors. In this alternate ending, Artyom destroys the laser guidance system, preventing the missile strike. He chooses understanding over fear, communication over destruction. It's an ending that challenges everything you thought you knew about the story and asks whether humanity's first instinct to destroy what it doesn't understand is really the right path forward. This choice perfectly encapsulates what makes Metro 2033 one of the most immersive and atmospheric games ever created. The raw, oppressive atmosphere of this game is something truly special. Every creaking tunnel, every flickering light, every labored breath through a gas mask creates an experience that stays with you long after you've turned off the console. The world feels genuinely lived in, desperate, and real in a way that few games achieve. This is the kind of game that makes you want to return to its dark tunnels every few years, just to experience that incredible atmosphere again. The way it combines survival horror with deep philosophical questions, the way it makes every bullet precious and every encounter meaningful, the way it builds a believable post-apocalyptic society with its own politics, religions, and customs. Metro 2033 deserves nothing less than a 9 out of 10. It's a masterpiece of atmospheric storytelling that proves video games can be just as powerful and thought-provoking as any other medium. If you're looking for a game that will challenge you emotionally and intellectually while delivering some of the best atmospheric design in gaming history, Metro 2033 is absolutely essential. Trust me, you'll find yourself missing those dark tunnels and wanting to return to Moscow's underground world again and again. If you enjoyed this story breakdown and want to see more deep dives into gaming's greatest narratives, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content.